Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. I'm thinking we should go out on a medium level 1 mission. There you go right there, like an apprentice level mission that's medium, in order to get our level 2 units up to level 3. I think the time has come. Kate, unfortunately, in the sanitarium. So who are we going to take with us? I guess we got a space for Quill on this mission. He can occupy Kate's normal space. What are his abilities? Met him with a chop, a hew, which hits 2 units, his own shield, and a self-heal. What are his other moves? Revenge lowers his accuracy, but ups his damage and crit. Focus raises his accuracy. Intimidate does a knockback attack. Is there any one of these I'd rather have? I mean, chop, great for damage, right? Hew, good for... It's like our Zealous Compassion for this unit. I don't really want Focus. I doubt I'd end up using Revenge all that much. But we're never going to use Withstand. I just know myself. So we'd rather maybe have a knockback attack. Gives them minus 10 accuracy. Does shit damage. Yeah, okay, I'll tell you what. This Quill, he's already been upgraded as well. Okay. Yeah, we'll try him out. Or we could run, we could run Fines here, with his ability to mark and deal damage. I like the idea of having a good bounty hunter, but that would be at the sacrifice of having, not as good of a leper. And he's already upgraded, so let's put a little bit more money into him. Maybe I don't understand how to use the leper that well. We're gonna use Intimidate though. We should give him level 2 skills because we can afford to right now. So yeah, Chop, definitely crank that up. Hew, absolutely. Intimidate does a little bit more damage, has a chance to crit. I don't think it's worth the extra money. And we'll take him, we've already taken him to the blacksmith. He's got level 2 weapons. Okay. We can't upgrade our blacksmith anymore as far as I know. Not even close. We need some more heirlooms, man. That's on me, I guess. We get a few here. It goes away quickly though. Alright, so number 1 spot, that's gonna be Quill. We'll talk about putting other stuff on him in a second here. Number 2 slot is going to be Northernlion 2.0. Number 3 slot is going to be Rockley Smile. Probably our best unit so far, along with Bear Taffy. Let's look at our trinkets. We got to remove some trinkets from some people, I guess. Kate, give your trinkets back to the freaking trinket hole here. Is there not, like a remove all items or, like, clear all items button? There should be. Can we just click and drag, like, the stuff down to the... No, okay. Click and drag this stuff over here. It's not like... Actually, you know what? You can probably keep this because it's vessel only. But we will take off your blood charm so we can use it. And Mathis... We'll take off your seer stone. We took off the sun cloak already, right? Who else went out on that last mission? It was Kate. And... Rob. There's Rob. Take his boots off. We might as well give ourselves the equipment. Except for the grave robber equipment, because I'll probably forget to put that back on. Okay, let's look at our existing units here. Quill. He has 0 dodge. Might be good to give him the trinket that actually gives him some dodging ability. Or actually, you know what? It would probably be great to give him something that gives him minus dodge. Because he already has 0, so that actually doesn't hurt. I gotta get the door for my cat here. Tomo! Tomo, buddy. Enter, please. Thank you. Alright. So that just gives him a bonus. It does give him minus 1 speed, but that's okay. What if we give him plus 5 dodge? No, that'll keep him low. Anything else that lowers his dodge? I'd like something that ups his speed a little bit. Common gives a better chance to bleed, but none of his abilities bleed. No, none of his abilities bleed. We might just give him 1 trinket, that's okay. Or maybe even give him a sun cloak. His dodge still... His dodge is always 0, apparently. So the sun cloak doesn't really make sense on him. Nor does the dodge stone. Sure, let's give him... I want to give him something that helps him resist stuff. Gives plus... It's Hellion only, okay. I see the problem. Minus disease resist. Yeah, let's give him the blood charm for extra resistance, because with a 0 dodge, he's probably going to get hit a lot. Alright, that was a little bit too much thinking going on there. Northernlion 2.0. Your dodge is 5. Maybe throw that up to 10, and maybe throw on a sun cloak. It doesn't take it any higher? Oh, it does if the light's high. Okay, that's pretty good. I think that's absolutely fine. And then Nick's going to be at the back here. Anything that gives him higher accuracy would be awesome. His dodge sucks. I don't think we have anything for higher accuracy. Move resist, he can't even have. There's only 2 items still available here. Never mind, there's only 1 item still available here. No, there's none? Oh, he can use the Seer Stone. Let's have Bear. No, let's have Nick take this, because if he has a better chance, or he's going to have a worse chance to, my logic might seem ridiculous here. Let me explain it. You might not understand what I'm doing. I'm going to give Bear the Seer Stone, because that's going to give him scouting chance. Not that important. Worse chance to resist affliction, but he's going to be the one doing the afflictions on himself and on the enemy all the freaking time because of his bleed ability. So I think this is okay. Relative to my normal loadout, we do have less stuns, but we have more damage here. Let's provide for them. It's a medium mission. Just to be safe, I'm going to take 18 food, and we'll stick with 16 torches. Probably spending way too much money on this stuff and fucking over my economy. 1 of each of these. And I'm not going to use holy water because I can't be trusted with it. We'll take 2 shovels. And we'll try to make use of this. Otherwise, we're just throwing our money away. So it'll be interesting to see how this works. I think we've mostly made our people better with those upgrades. Complete 100% of room battles. Truth be told, this layout is not that bad. I think we'll try to do like... and then we'll come back to like here, and then camp and go in case we need to. So we'll start by going down here. Alright, I'm excited about our DPS at least. An Iron Maiden. I'm going to ignore that. I know I'm being a lame lazy bird. That's okay. I don't mind. Nothing going on in this corridor. And no combat. Alright. We got some scouting. That's because of the trinket that we gave to Bear. We have an upcoming trap and then some kind of, you know, fountain or something in this room. I'm going to have myself try to take apart the trap. Hey, lucky us. The fact that we scouted it makes it possible to see it, of course. Books are scary. Let's have Bear try. You know, maybe he has a high int stat or something. They're desiccated and unremarkable. Better than a trap. This guy, he knows the power of positive thinking. Okay, we have some combat. We're very familiar with these enemies. Unfortunately, they're going to get to go first. We got a crit, but move resist. Yeah! The move resist, it works. I chose not to give him the ability that I unlocked. That's just exceptionally dumb. So we're probably going to throw out a... because it does better against marked units. Is that what we were pulling out? It doesn't matter. We could either hew or we can chop. I think with a chop, we got a pretty good chance of getting a kill. Apart from that, it's just 4 to 8 damage. Yeah, let's go for the chop. That's good damage. We can finish that off with an AoE attack. Abyssal Artillery definitely on the 2 units in the back. That one dodge. Her dodge stat is really good. It's annoying. Ren for the Old Gods is so annoying. It inflicts bleed. We resisted it, thankfully. Quarrel is not so bad unless it crits you. I mean, it does a lot of damage, but it could be worse. Okay, please work. Oh, the one I wanted to get hit by it resisted it. Holy Lance does move you forward 1. That shouldn't matter for us in this situation. I think we go for the Cultist Acolyte because she's not stunned. Good luck. Unless we can use... No, we can't use that. You'll need it. Oh, you fucking suck. Me. Axe Blade is not so bad. Alright, let's hope we get a chance before they get to attack again. We'll go for the chop for the definitely fatal hit here, as long as it hits.
Give them no quarter.
We can mark a target and lower their dodge chance, which I think is better than the artillery here. We'll use it on the unit that has been super annoying. She resisted the debuff. Stressful Incantation is terrible, but luckily we... it's terrible for us, but luckily we avoided it. And we did get hit. That's only 1 damage, though. Smite's not so bad. Oh, my fuck. Just ridiculous at this point. I think we just go for the Incision. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for doing what nobody else on my team could do. I appreciate it. You bring a lot of veteran leadership to the team, and you're my boy right now. We're gonna heal because via our AoE attacks, we'll be able to pick a target more easily, and we should be able to finish them off. Bear doesn't really have much to do, to be honest with you. We'll have him throw out this to lower their dodge chance. It's not like he was going to get a kill anyway. They resisted the debuff. Zealous Accusation should get a kill, at least on the unit at the back. Wow, that double crit. 0 HP. They must be at like 0 point something something. Nick is just a guaranteed stone cold killer you don't want to mess with in that situation. Picked up an extra shovel. Everyone's doing relatively fine. Bear, you're a smart dude. Check out the suit of armor. Protects the hero with a knightly aura. Plus 10% dodge, or plus 10 dodge and plus 10 protection. That's pretty good. A relatively decent battle. This should be a pretty easy one. I can't believe we keep getting surprised despite the light being... I guess it's not technically in our favor, but you know what I mean. Our shit is messed up. We're not... Unlike our other party, as I was talking about in the last episode, it's not going to be easy for me to operate in this loadout that I have, like this layout that we've got going on right here. Our party is very much designed to have 2 units at the back and 2 units at the front. I mean, that's the way every party is, but like we need a particular 2 units at the front, a particular 2 units at the back. Bear is a hero. Are you seeing this dodge? Anyway, luckily they do all have some kind of melee attack that they can throw out. And again, Nick is just a menace to society. I don't know. You might as well move, even though it's going to completely mess this up. Just get the kill, please. Thank you. Thank you for making sure I didn't have to deal with that any longer. And we actually got some crests out of that, which is awesome. So you're going to move all the way back, and then you're going to switch there. You're going to switch there. You're going to switch there, and then we're good. Okay, no problems. I feel... Oh, no. I'm a kleptomaniac. It's trapped. We're bleeding. We took bandages, right? Yeah. Alright. Basically a free pass there. Let's use some light. Come on. Why are you getting stressed out? It's like 78% light. That's pretty good. Good, we got some scouting. There is a trap that way. But that's the way we're going. And we got some potential treasure. These are relatively risk-free. Stashed heirlooms. 4 more crests. I'm starting to think we could upgrade something. And that's a trap we're definitely aware of. You know, I disabled it last time. I figured we'd go for it again. I don't know if I have some kind of special perk or stat that makes that more likely. Bear, why don't you read these occult books? Long-lasting effect on the hero. Stress faster. That seems real bad. Maybe it's just for this mission, or did you get something... Ruminator? I don't know. Those books have very rarely been good. Starting to think that maybe we're going to stop taking them soon. Scouting again. We got some treasures, and we got some big treasures there at the end. So we'll definitely go for it. So far, so good. What do you think, Bear? You would like the bookshelf? Forever changes the hero. Clutch hitter. That's a good thing. Oh, stress faster is... Ah! Okay, so first off, when he gets lower health, he crits more. Stress faster doesn't mean he gets stressed out faster. Let's have Nick check this out. An accident occurs, he's probably gonna get... Oh, he got blighted, but he resisted it. It means he fasts when there's stress. Which means he doesn't eat.
The way is lit.
That's great.
The path is clear.
He eats less. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad, which is great in and of itself. We, again, did not surprise them, but at least we didn't end up surprised ourselves for once. If we're not going to hit the units at the back, we got to go hard on this guy at the front. I'm surprised that that was not very much damage, but that's okay. Alright, you're going to drop fat abyssal artillery on these guys. Wish that that did more damage, but so be it. You're more of a Holy Lance kind of guy. And we can probably get the Fusilier. Yeah, sometimes that'll crit for like 30. Nick can't drop a stun on the guy in the front. Oh, maybe... No, he can't. Maybe try to blind the guy at the back. Even though it's a less effective stun than it otherwise would be. Point blank shot, that can hurt. The stun working is still awesome. So we resisted what I assume is a move back. You pretty much only have the chop as a choice, but you're doing good damage. I appreciate it. I don't really want to throw out Abyssal Artillery here, but there's not that much else that really Bear has on offer. Maybe we'll actually throw out a heal on Nick. He resisted the bleed and got healed back to max, so I'm appreciative of that. And Bear took a little damage, could bleed. Yeah, we have no bleed resistance anymore. And we go for the stun with Nick again. It's going to take us a long time to work these guys down with this very roundabout way that I'm handling things. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll just get a kill on him on our next move, depending on the speed. Yeah, we get to go first, so let's go for a chop.
The bigger the beast.
Remember, Quill is a little bit less experienced than our other units here. I'm going to have Bear heal himself. He resisted the bleed, got healed for 5. That's pretty good. That's not to say Bear's a bad dude for this party. Or, sorry, not Bear. Quill. Quill's a little bit inexperienced relative to the rest of the party, so he... I'm not expecting him to deal as much damage, but dealing more damage would be nice, but hopefully that'll come in time. That's a good start. Got another heirloom, just a painting there. Let's have Bear open this, or actually let's have me open this up. I seem to be dealing all right with traps. The contents are yours. That's 8 more crests. This is a crest-focused mission. I'm excited about that. We got to complete 100% of the room battles anyway, so we're going to have to go to this room. And honestly, this mission's going fantastic so far. It's nice to know that we can make changes to the A-team, you know, by substituting Quill in here instead of Kate. Well, she's at the sanitarium, and we can still do totally fine. These guys have such low HP, I think we got to try a Hugh here. It should be fine. We can do a Zealous accusation after it. Let's hit these guys at the back. Oh, that is a quality crit that is going to lower a lot of stress, especially because Nick is probably going to be able to get a stun on them. So Zealous accusation should get 2 KOs here. And actually, with these two guys getting pushed up to the front, we're going to have to let one of them fire, but we can get an incision landed on the other one. This is just the value of surprising a unit. And again, Nick, that dagger, fuck your grenades, dog. You are just the greatest, you know, trickster with that switchblade that the world has ever seen. He's really like our first OP unit, I think. He's not gonna... Him and Bear have this great occult partnership at the back, which is just working out fantastically. We're gonna have to backtrack. I don't think we're gonna catch traps, but we have a small chance, I think, to encounter other units. I mean, we could catch traps. I'm just assuming that we get lucky and don't. And we're gonna have to camp at some point. Camping is normally a good thing. You can get our units buffed up for the rest of the game. Make sure we're keeping our light high here. We got a ton of food, so we should be able to get some decent healing out of it as well. And if we save the camping as long as possible, you know, we get the heals. We're certain of the amount of resources that we can spend. It's a good thing. I almost feel like the longer you wait on the camping, the better your life ends up being. So we're not going to camp in this room like I originally suggested. Maybe we can actually get up to like this top corner and then camp before the last 2 rooms. Alright. Free torch. This is uncharted territory here. That takes up an inventory slot, which I don't like, but we're going to pop it in just a second anyway. There we go. Inventory's looking very full. Maybe we would like to camp to get an inventory slot if we have like an encounter here. Or soon. Well, we have an encounter soon. Are we going to use anything else? We could get rid of the citron. It's not that good. I would like to get rid of the shovel. We'll do inventory management if we have to. I don't mind throwing away the citron. Or eating some more food, for that matter. Alright, again, I can't control myself here, so we have to open it. It's trapped. We get bled. Why couldn't we get blighted? Then we could have done something. 6 food. We could just eat 6 food to put up an inventory slot as well. Okay. I'm glad we hit that torch before we walked, just for, you know, surprise's sake. These guys do 15, or have 15. We do 7 to 14 or 4 to 8. What's the higher chance? It's the same chance for each of them. Let's go with the Hue, and then if it goes really well, we can do Zealous Accusation. If it goes badly, we'll just pop the Chop from our Crusader that should get a kill. It's on the borderline. We're gonna definitely throw out that Abyssal Artillery to hit the units in the back. Hopefully Nick gets to go next. Nope, Blanket Fire sucks. Oh, 4 dodges. Even our unit that has 0 dodge stat dodged that. Nick with the double stun, as he is wont to do. That is a move, which is unfortunate. But we can Holy Lance one of those units at the back. Or we could actually, on this turn, because the 2 units at the back are still stunned anyway, well, one of them is, we're actually just going to move ourselves forward to put ourselves in a better position for the future. Please don't move him back again. I could have just Holy Lanced. Actually, does Holy Lance just move you forward 1 anyway? If so, we made a mistake and we should have used that instead. The more you know, it's a learning process. Alright, Bear gets to go. Extremely unlikely to get a kill on these guys, but he could hurt them enough that the stun from Nick kills them both. Possibly. Dodge. Dodge it. Oh, my hero. Alright. We'll throw out another Hue, and then Zealous Accusation will definitely pick up 2 kills here. Assuming it hit, which it did. And then these 2 guys move up to the front, which allows Nick to just sneak in like that and undercut him a little bit. Thundercut him a little bit. Rush shot did crit us. I don't really want to go for the kill here because I want Bear to have a chance to... heal the Crusader, and then Nick can get the kill. Ugh. I don't like this at all, because they're going to have an extra turn as a result. But I do want to get my Crusader healed. We got healed for 11, so it's hard for me to feel bad about that situation, especially when we're not afflicted with bleed. And we get the kill anyway, thanks to our speed. So that was a little bit of a bold play. It's not like it could have gone drastically wrong. But it was a little risky, but it worked out just fine. Alright, so into this room. Hopefully no combat, and we'll just camp to get rid of some of our inventory slots. There's a trap, and that'll be like our final room, and then there's the treasure right after. So let's camp right now. We're going to eat a lot of food to free up an inventory slot and lower as much stress as possible.
An uneasy companionship.
And then we'll use some respite here. And we're so not stressed out that we're going to use a lot of that respite to just buff us up. Reduce stress by 20, and gives you much better accuracy. What about this? We don't need to do anything drastic to reduce stress. What about you, Bear? Wound care. It's probably unnecessary. Remove target poison, 15% chance to remove target disease. Alright, all companion plus 20% stress resist. Let's encourage Bear to not be stressed out. We've got 6 left. Reduce your own stress and buff yourself a little bit. And then we got like 1 more buff coming out. You could put stress resistance on our Crusader, or we could have a 15% chance to remove a disease. So I'm going to go for that, and we got a heal out of it as well. I don't think we got the disease heal. The diseases are the negative traits that your characters have on like that quirk side, I think. Unless it just means an affliction, in which case, that's my bad, but whatever. This is great. We have everybody's at full HP except Bear is like -1 or something like that.
In Radiance,
and everybody's at pretty much 0 stress. Under 10 stress for sure. So, Nick, why don't you take a look at this alchemy table? They do not yield any findings. That's okay. It's a trap. That's my job. That's okay. It happens. 8 damage and a little bit of stress. That's a little nasty. We got some stashed heirlooms, though. 2 busts. Luckily, those stacked, because our inventory is getting a little full. Should have used a torch there a little earlier, if I wanted to stay at full light anyway. I don't like playing the high-risk game. Just being me is a high risk enough when you're playing a strategy game. Is that the sparkle of coin I see? Hey, we got some loot out of it, at least.
Glittering gold,
trinkets and is it worth an inventory slot? That's debatable. We have 3 goddamn shovels. But the time you don't take the shovels is the time when you're gonna need the shovels. Grave Nibble's annoying because it stuns. We resisted, thankfully. Luckily, this is actually like my favorite kind of enemy to get stuck against because they all have shitty HP. And if we have good resistances or just we dodge everything, then, life's great for us. Incision is pretty much just a straight-up guaranteed kill. Hue and Zealous Accusation might be able to do the same. And now we can just use our main focused melee attack. We resisted the bleed. Only healed our Crusader for 1, but he's going to get the kill on the chop anyway, assuming he hit, which he did. And that was very easy. 2 more busts. They do stack beyond that, thankfully. We're probably going to need to end up throwing something out. I should have used a torch before I came in here. We could get surprised. I'm glad we didn't. But I could have been. Bone Soldier. I think we go for a chop on the Bone Soldier for pretty much a 40% chance for a kill, 80% for some damage. Oh, it's beautiful. That moves these units up a little bit, which allows us to target them. Nick won't be able to get a double stun, but he can also do a melee attack on one of them now if he wants to, so... He resisted the move, I think. Might have resisted being marked, I'm not sure. Nick gets hit for 5. Not that bad. What do you do here? I think you... Honestly, I think you throw out a stun on the back unit. Even though it's half as effective as it would be if there's 2 units. Bear, you know, he struggles in the number 4 slot here to do much else, but we can throw out some... Well, I was gonna say we can throw out some damage against them with our Abyssal Artillery here, but we really can't. Since this unit at the back is stunned, let's just try to take out the Bone Arbalist, and we very nearly did so. An AoE attack will finish the job and do some damage to Bone Defender. Alright, Bear's gonna be throwing out the same thing, unless... Vulnerability Hex is not gonna get a kill unless it crits. No. You know what? Go for the stun again. Nick don't miss. He gets the stun because their resist is only 10%, which is terrible. We'll go for the Hew, which should get the kill and damage the Bone Defender. It'll also move our Bone Arbalist up, so he'll get hit in an AoE attack if we want to use an AoE attack against these guys next turn. Do we have a chance to get a kill? Say a very, very low one, so let's use Zealous Accusation. Wound them both and put them both in the kill zone for the next round. Alright, Bear can't do too much here. We're gonna make it so Bone Defender has a lower chance to dodge. Did a little bit of damage to take him out anyway. He resisted the debuff. Throw out an Incision here. All we're trying to do is get them both close enough that 2 AoE attacks will take him out. If not 1. Well, there's the first one there. And this guy managed to dodge it, and honestly we'll probably get off like a blanket fire or something after. Bayonet jab. You know, HP damage doesn't matter to me, it's stress damage that matters. We might as well use Chop for a little extra damage. And that should be the quest completed here. And our inventory didn't get full, so that's kind of crazy. Heirloom chest. The contents are yours. And we can fit it all in our inventory. That's crazy. We're bringing back quite a haul here. Not a ton with respect to our gold, but that was the A-team in action right there. We were never really even worried at all. And if they get to level 3, we can start talking about these level 3 missions, which admittedly do scare the crap out of me a little bit more. Don't we have some... We got a lot of crests. No deeds, though. I don't think we need crests. Oh! Bear hit level 3, Nick hit level 3, I hit level 3, Quill didn't even hit level 2. Come on, man. He got Last Gasp for some extra speed when he's wounded. I got minus 5% damage, but better scouting chance in the wield. That's pretty good. Nick got nothing, because he's a stone cold killer who isn't affected by anything, and Bear gets quick draw, which kind of sucks because it doesn't really matter what his speed is, but I'm not going to say it kind of sucks objectively because the fact that he gets to go first is pretty nice, in case we need a heal or just want to, you know, throw out some woundings on our back units there. That's okay. Alright, let's look at this. Mathis observed unsavory activities and refuses to take part in organized prayer again. That's alright, he recovered stress. Yeah. Kate underwent effective treatment, so they removed love interest. Malls had a night on the town and recovered enough stress to feel pretty good. Do we want to... Kate still needs to have her stress recovered, so she can go anywhere now. So we're going to have her go to... Transab now. Or does she have only pray now? In town will only pray. We might want to send her back to the sanitarium, honestly. But at least for now, we can get her stressed down. And then we can send her out on a mission next time. And then she can actually be an effective member of our party. I don't think we need stress relief on me, honestly. What is it? 20? 20. Yeah, we can make do with one more week, I think. If things go wrong, they'll go wrong a little faster, but still. These guys won't go out on level 1 missions anymore, so we'll have to worry about that. Now, Quill, I'm going to go to the guilds quickly, and actually, we don't have to do that. We can just be smart about it and say we're going to use Intimidate instead of maybe the not self-heal. Yeah. Yeah, that allows you to get the knockback. Okay. What else do we want to do? Does anyone need stress relief? Nick? No, Nick's pretty good. It's just me. I might want to do it just to be safe, but... Let's see if we can upgrade our sanitarium. It reduces treatment cost again, but I really want to maybe save our busts, and then we can get a higher number of people healed per week. But if we're going to have somebody not be on the draw this week anyway, maybe we'll put me in there and we'll get, like, Torn Rotator Cuff. You know what? I think I would rather have... We got Plutomania and Kleptomaniac, which is just ridiculous. Just trying to see if there's anything the A-team needs taken care of. Minus 5% range damage. I mean, it does suck. Minus 5 dodge. Honestly, I think it would probably be better if we had Nick lose his lack of dodge ability. Get rid of Scattering. Or sorry, get rid of Clumsy. Making him much less likely to be hit. I can deal with a Torn Rotator Cuff, minus 5% damage. What is that? It's probably like 1 to 2 damage per hit. It adds up over time, but I can live with it for now. I'm happy with the units we have. We're going to end up having to... Well, let's see if we got equipment or something. Plus 1 speed, minus 2 accuracy. Plus 10 accuracy, minus 2% crit. Honestly, that's kind of worthwhile. Now, what were we trying to save? We're trying to save busts so we can upgrade with crests. Let's see if we can upgrade our blacksmith. We can't. I really want to get armor smithing, which requires deeds, which we have like 0 of. Let's upgrade our... What is this thing? Let's upgrade our nomad wagon, and we'll get cheaper stuff. Yeah, I think that's okay. Crests seem to be coming fast and furious here. That makes it a little bit easier to decide to maybe buy a steady bracer. I bought it. We're a little bit low on gold now, but that keeps me from wasting all of my money on provisions anyway. We're going to go out for another mission right now, but thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.